December of '98, we agreed to purchase Southaven RV and Marine, which was located in Horn Lake, Mississippi, which is kind of an odd situation where you use Southaven RV in Horn Lake, which, you know, was kind of one of those deals. Everybody asked me, well, why is it called Southaven RV, but you're actually in Horn Lake? And I said, having the fact that we just bought it, I really had not a lot to do with the name. I said, but I think as we continue to grow, we'll find that the company will probably grow into Southaven and out of Horn Lake. So the need to change the name at the time probably wasn't there. One of the things we found was that the way the business was run at the time, it was strictly more of a travel trailer and fifth wheel business. And my experience had been selling motorized. When I first got in the business, I always sold. So we wanted to kind of incorporate more of that into our business. And so I even had some salespeople question the idea of even doing that. Well, we can't sell motorhomes here. My idea was you can't sell low quality motorhome. I think if you're going to be in the business, you need to have the best products available. And so we started with some very good products, maybe not the best, but we felt like for the value that they brought along, we could offer you the best for the money. As we found out, as we went up their food chain to higher price units, it probably didn't increase in value. So we started looking for better value and quality and a more expensive once we got into the diesel products. So we recognized some issues in the industry as far as quality, and we didn't want to have our names associated with those. And that's been the kind of business model we've kind of picked up and stayed with over the 25 years. With Bennington pontoons and Veranda and Express boats, some of the best brands that are out there. So, I mean, we've kind of had to go through the same gauntlet to make the boat business as much of the same structure as our RV business. You know, when you take on a new brand, you're really dependent on a manufacturer's rep pointing you in the right direction with what's hot and what's not. You know, if it's a hot model in the whole business, we don't need to rewrite that. We feel like that if we have a good rep and they're taking us down the right path, that we should follow that path until we have a big enough data source of our own to say, well, that one really don't work in our territory. Maybe it works somewhere else, but this one works better for us because our business structure or our customers say that this is what they're looking for, not what the manufacturer wants to send to us. We feel like we've built our business really strong on parts and service, and then taking care of the customer after they bought from us. We want to make sure that this is not the only experience they have. We want to try to provide not just one sale, but we've had some customers that's bought 4 or 5 times a year from us, you know, and we've sold several people their kids and now their grandkids. So we want to provide that level of service, not just today, but tomorrow, next year, 5 years. Typical transition from RV and boat is about 3 to 5 years. So we want to make sure that when they have a desire to get another RV or boat, that we're the person they come to be able to do that. And I think the way we do business is, you know, we've always tried to follow that golden rule principle, just do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. We want to treat people the way we want to be treated. We like for our salespeople to be very knowledgeable. We also want them to be very adept to asking the right questions. So, you know, we keep sometimes as much as 350, 450 pieces in stock. And for a customer to come in, that's pretty overwhelming. It's overwhelming for our staff. We want to be able to get and interview a customer so we understand what their real needs are. Some of our staff have done a really good job lately about promoting some videos that tell you what type of experience that you'll have when you show up. And, you know, that way when you come in, it's not a shock when we ask you to sit down with us and explain to us what it is that you're trying to accomplish with either the purchase of an RV or boat. So, you know, we want to be very transparent. We're not trying to hide anything. All of our expenses are put right in front of you when you come in and you agree to purchase. You know what that number's going to be. You know when you get to the office where you do all your paperwork that nothing really changes. And so, you know, I think that a lot of that's what sets us aside from our competitors. But you come in, there's either the same salespeople, the same management, same service management. It's consistency. And we've been very blessed to have good people, and we've been, you know, had to make some changes, but we want to do it in a manner that we feel like that we're moving ourselves in front of our competitors instead of having to worry about chasing them. because I think that's what we've learned over the years is that, you know, we're not just a small mom and pop store anymore, but we try to still run it that way.